disaster after another. But that's life, right? You get knocked down, you get back up again. Daphne Brogdon, Daphne Dishes, the Food Network was my show. I also have a YouTube channel, Daphne Dishes Again, and I'm so honored to be here on Food Talk TV. So I always put on gloves when I touch chicken. Number one, because I used to work in restaurants with my husband, my late chef husband, and obviously when you're cooking for the public, you need to do that. But also, I just don't like the consistency. It's kind of gross. Daphne, chicken cordon bleu. Is it blue? Is it cordon? What does it mean? Does it have blue cheese in it? No, none of that. It's a French name, which essentially means blue ribbon. It kind of distributes the viscosity more, you know? Like it's a little, your chicken will. It's also good because chicken can tear, especially if you're going to use the pokey part of the hammer, and you don't want your chicken to tear. I've definitely had that happen. Cordon Bleu was created in Switzerland in the 40s, but it was popularized by Julia Child in the 1960s, 1970s. And I have to say, I remember as a kid it being like, this was like a fancy dish, you know, back before, like, you know, farm to table, California cuisine, where nice restaurants were all continental cuisine, what we call continental cuisine. So chicken cordon bleu definitely falls into that, like, it's kind of European, not too spicy. So usually it's ham and cheese. I have some prosciutto, so I want to try that. So I'm going to do one with ham and one with prosciutto. We're going to do chicken, prosciutto, cheese, and I want to roll it up tight. And this always makes me think of, tell me if you had this experience, of when my kids were little, and it was really popular at that time. That's when they started putting your kids really tight in the, what did they used to call it? You know, you'd wrap them up in a blanket like a burrito. Swaddling, the swaddling. Worked for my kids. They'd be like, and then tie them up really tight in the blanket, and they'd go, put a passy in their mouth, and they were good. All right, so I've rolled it up, and now I'm going to wrap the saran. So I've rolled it up, I'm wrapping the saran around it, because I'm gonna let it set in the refrigerator. For the breading, I'm adding some fresh thyme into a mixture of panko and flour. Back to the stage, the raw chicken cordon bleu stuffed with prosciutto, ham, and cheese. That's right. We're double protein. No, it's a triple protein. Oh, it's a triple protein. And now I'm gonna coat it. And then brown the chicken on all sides. I'm gonna cut into my chicken and see if it worked. Chicken cordon bleu, roasted Brussels sprouts, and coconut rice. It is very nice, thank you. Hey, that worked out. That could be an appetizer. Oh, it's so good. This is fancy. This tells your family you love them. Whether you do or not, I really taste the thyme too. It was really good. Thank you guys so much for joining.